Hello everyone, welcome to this guitar tutorial for the song Us Without Me by GRENTPEREZ. So first up, I'd just like to say a quick thank you to this person right here for suggesting this song for me to teach. Thank you very much for that. So quick disclaimers first, I'm going to be playing this song as close as accurate to its original audio as possible, as well as playing it as simple as possible so that more of you guys will be able to follow. And that said, let's go straight right into it. Okay, so for the chords that we're going to be using, it's going to be these ones right here. So first up is going to be the G major chord. It's going to be like this. 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. That's going to be the C major chord, which is going to be a dead string. 3, 2, open, 1, then open. Next up is going to be the E minor chord. That's going to be open, 2, 2, open, open, open. The next up is going to be the E minor major 7 chord, which is going to be like this. That is going to be open, 2, 1, open, open, open. Next up is going to be the E minor 7 chord, which is going to be like this. That is going to be open, 2, open, 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 open. Next up is going to be the G sharp major 7 chord, which is going to be like this. That is going to be 4, dead string, 5, 5, 4, dead string. Next up is going to be the C sharp minor 7 flat 5 chord, which is going to be like this. That is going to be dead string, 4, 5, 4, 5, dead string. Next up is going to be the D major chord. That's going to be a dead string, open, 2, 3, 2. That's going to be the B7 chord. It's going to be like this. That's going to be a dead string, followed by 2 with a bar chord on the 2nd fret, starting from the A string down to the high E string. And as for the rest of the chord shape, it's going to be dead string, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. Next up is going to be the A minor chord, which is going to be like this. That's going to be dead string, O, 2, 2, 1, open. Next up is going to be the B minor 7 chord, which is going to be like this. Once again with the bar on the 2nd fret from the A to the high E string, and that's going to be dead string, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2. Then lastly, it's going to be the A major chord. That's going to be dead string, open, 2, 2, 2, then open. Yep, so all in all, we've got G major, C major, E minor major 7. That's going to be an E minor 7, G sharp major 7, C sharp minor 7 flat 5, D major, B7, A minor chord. That's going to be the B minor 7 chord. That's going to be the A major chord. Okay, so for the strumming pattern for this song, it's going to be this one right here. So it's going to be down, down for the first 2 counts of the strumming pattern. Then for the next 2 counts, it's going to be up, up, down, 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 up. So if you prefer using your fingers, I recommend using this part of your index finger for the down strums and using this part of your thumb for the up strums. Yep, so it's going to be like this. And if you prefer to use a pick, it's going to be much more straightforward than that, as you're just going to be using downward motions for the down strums and upward motions for the up strums. So it's going to be down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. And with that said, that entire strumming pattern is going to be worked for 4 whole counts for each chord that you're going to be playing in this song. Okay, so for the intro as well as the first interlude section of the song, I prepared tabs for this and I decided to break it down into 2 parts. So first one is going to be this one right here. So allow me to demonstrate. It's going to be like this. Yep, just like that. Yep. So breaking it down for you guys. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be plucking the lower E string on the 3rd fret along with the 4th fret on the D string, which is going to be like this. Yep, so me personally, I like using my middle finger for the lower E string and then using my pinky finger for the D string. But if you can do it like this, that's no problem. And as well as for the fingers for plucking, I decided to use the thumb for my lower E string and as well as my index finger for the D string. So all in all, it's going to be like this. 3 on the lower E string and 4 on the D string. Then after that, we're going to be plucking the open string on the G string with my index finger once more. So it's going to be like this. E and D, then open string on the G, Next up is going to be the 4th fret on the D string with my index finger once again. And after that, it's going to be the 3rd fret on the lower E string with my thumb once more. Yep. Now this time we're going to be plucking the 2nd fret on the G string using our index finger right here. Yep. And once more we're going to be plucking it with the index finger as well. So once again, 2nd fret on the G string with our index finger, then 4th fret D string, then 3rd fret lower E string. Yep. Once again, releasing this index finger right here. So we're going to be plucking the open string on the G string once more. Then 4th fret D string. Then it's going to be the 3rd fret on the lower E string. Yep. A bit faster. Yep. And as for the second part, it's going to be this one right here. So allow me to demonstrate once more. It's going to be like this. Yep, just like that. So allow me to break it down for you guys once more. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be plucking the 3rd fret on the A string with our thumb as well. It's going to be like that. Along with the open string on the D string with your index finger as well. So it's going to be like this. Yep. There's the 3rd fret on the A string as well as the open string on the D string. And after that, we're going to be plucking the 2nd fret on the D string using our index finger. Once again, plucking it with our index finger as well. So altogether, it's going to be like this. Yep. A string on the 3rd fret with our thumb. Then after that, we're going to be plucking the open string on the G string once more. Then it's going to be the D string on the 2nd fret. It's going to be the A string on the 3rd fret with our thumb. Then we're going to be repeating that entire sequence twice more. So once again. So once you finally figure that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. Okay, so for the first verse of this song, the chord progression is going to be this one right here. So first up is going to be the G major chord for 4 counts. It's going to be like this. And it's going to be the C major chord for 4 counts. Yep, then after that you're going to be repeating that entire chord progression one more time. So once again, G major chord for 4 counts. Then after that's going to be the E minor chord for 2 counts, and for this one we're only going to be using the first half of the strumming pattern. Yep, followed by the E minor major 7 chord for 2 counts. Now this time we're going to be using the second half of the strumming pattern now this time. Yep, then after that's going to be the E minor 7 chord for 2 counts, once again using the first half of the strumming pattern. Then lastly, it's going to be the C sharp minor 7 flat 5 chord for 2 counts, using the second half of the strumming pattern once more. It's going to be like this. Yep. Then after that, it's going to be the C major chord for 8 counts, which means that we're going to be doing our entire strumming pattern twice. So here it goes. Yep, then after all of that, we're going to be repeating that entire chord progression one more time. So once again, G major chord for 4 counts. Once more. And just like that. And once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. I hate the silence now that you're not here. I thought one day you'd come around. Am I living in the past? keep me here. It's so quiet in the stratosphere. I keep my space, but I'm still bound to the spell that we broke. 'Cause sometimes magic doesn't last. For me it did. For me it did. Okay, so for the chorus sections of this song, chord progression that we're going to use is going to be this one right here. So first up is going to be the C major chord for 4 counts. It's going to be like this. Followed by the D major chord for 4 counts. Followed by the E minor chord for 4 counts. That's going to be the B7 chord for 4 counts. It's going to be the C major chord for 4 counts. Then the D major chord for 4 counts. Then the G major chord for 2 counts, only using the first 2 counts of the strumming pattern. That's going to be the B7 chord for 2 counts, using the second half now this time. That's going to be the C major chord for 4 counts. Then the A minor chord for 4 counts. That's going to be the G sharp major 7 chord for 4 counts. Yep, then after that is where the first interlude of this song comes in, which is after that you gotta do this. Yep, that whole thing. And once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. I came up and sing of you and each other, love that with me, and that kind of love, so hard to see. Now here we are, the same that you need looks just like us without. Okay, so for the second verse of this song, chord progression is going to be this one right here. So it's very similar to the first verse section of this song, but instead of repeating that entire chord progression twice, we're just going to be doing it once for this section now this time. So once again, G major chord for 4 counts, C major, G, then C. That's going to be E minor, just like that. And once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. Why do I fade into that heart of yours? 'Cause you still hold a spot of mine, but you're in someone else's room, while mine still smells of your perfume. I'm tethered forever. And lastly, for the second interlude section of this song, chord progression is going to be this one right here. So first up is going to be the G major chord for 4 counts, which is going to be like this. Next up is going to be the A minor chord for 4 counts, which is going to be like this. That's going to be the G sharp major 7 chord for 4 counts. That's going to be the G major chord for 4 counts. That's going to be the C major chord for 4 counts. E7 for 4 counts. That's going to be the E minor chord for 2 counts, using the first half of the strumming pattern. Then after that's going to be the E minor 7 chord for 2 counts, using the second half now this time. Then then lastly, it's going to be the A major chord for 4 counts. And once you finally figure that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. So yeah, that's the end of this guitar tutorial. Thank you guys for watching this far into the video. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed it so that I'll know. And please once again do not forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell down below, so that you guys will be able to stay updated with future videos. And if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well, and I'll try to do it for you. And aside from that, you'll now also be able to show your support by sending a super thanks my way down below as well. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, so if you guys would like to watch my other guitar tutorials, just click these ones right here. And if you guys would like to watch my other GRENTPEREZ guitar tutorials, just click these ones right here. So good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.